Okay, so what we're going to do here is show you how to extend the range of your short range teleporters by using a relay, or some people call it a short range teleporter bridge. It basically allows you to connect multiple sets of short range teleporters into a long chain, so you enter the first one and come out of the last one on the chain. So to start, we're just going to place one here. You can already see I've got my marker over there on that mountain about 500 units away. And we're just going to get to it. So it's always good to have some sort of marker at the teleporter you're connecting. You want to know the distance, but what you got to remember is that your distance only measures horizontally. So since I'm on an angle, I'm only going to do this about 150 units away from the mountain, because the angle will make it closer to 200, the maximum for your one cable. Anyways, what I like to do is use the blender glitch in order to line these up properly. So I build the floor so I can put down a couple of wire segments and line them up properly. So you want to try and get these two wire segments to create one straight line. And then you're going to want to look at the wire snap icons when you go to use the blender glitch to be able to tell which wire segment you're glitching to. It just makes things easier. So by looking at the icons, you try and find the two that are facing the same direction. It will let you know which wire segment you're glitching to. So after you do that first segment, or that first teleporter, sorry, you're going to want to delete the segment you just glitched to, and then glitch to the other one, so you end up with two short range teleporters basically in the same spot but 180 degrees from each other. And then you can delete all the scaffolding that we made and only keep the teleporters. And I'm just gonna now I can hook up power to one of these back to the base, and then I'll hook up the teleport cable on my way back, and then proceed to the next link in the chain. I figured I chose landscape. That made it nice and obvious what I was doing, but didn't really consider that I'd be running around on foot. Could have made this a little easier, but whatever. I had already hooked up power before I started recording this, just for the sake of getting things done more quickly. And as I said, yes, I'll run the teleport cable back to that pair of teleporters I just built, hook it up, and then move on to the next. So the maximum you'll get for each pair of SRTs is 200 units. And as I said, it's about 500 units to the mountaintop that I have a marker set on. So it'll be 3 pairs of these by the time I'm done. So I'm going to actually set my custom marker here where these are, because again, that'll let me more accurately measure when I'm getting near the max distance for a pair of SRTs. So here I'm pretty much level with where I was, so I can go a little bit further with these. Oh, so I forgot. I haven't extended the boundary of my base, so we're going to do that quickly using my favorite thing, which is light cubes. It used to be the lampposts, but unfortunately none of the none of the decorations and adornments and such can be used to extend your base boundary. The only reason the light cubes and light floors still work is because they're also in your general technology category. So now we'll go do that next pair of short range teleporters, and it'll just be the exact same thing I did before. A couple of floors, a couple of wire segments, so I can glitch them together and hook them together. And again, you're welcome to do this however you want to. You don't have to use wire segments and floors and such. I just find it makes it easy to line things up and get everything neat looking and proper. Yeah, I see the two lightning bolts, they're facing the same way, so I know which wire segment to delete. Get rid of all the scaffolding, and now it's just repetition. One more time and I'll be at the destination that I wanted. So I'll hook up the power, and I actually gotta hook up I never hooked up the pairs, so now they both have power, and run a teleport cable on the way back. Just trying to do it efficiently, so I literally run back and forth as little as possible. I don't know if this is the most efficient way to go about it, but I decided to throw this video together when someone just asked me what SRT relays were, and I figured this would explain things much better than I could type it out. That should be the last cube I need. Yeah, definitely, because I'm only going to the top of the mountain, so. And, well, sorry, never mind. I just realized that I'm not going to build a pair of SRTs here. I only need one, so these floors are pointless. As you may have guessed, I actually decided to narrate this video after recording it. So I actually haven't realized at this point in the recording that I wasn't going to build another pair, and did all that for nothing. So apologies for wasting a bit of time there. Nah, I got it figured out. But one floor is useful just so I have a nice flat surface to arrive at. So, hook up the power to the last one. So now they're all powered. I just need one more teleport cable. And now this should work. When I step through this teleporter, I should end up on that far mountain I started from. And there you have it. I've tested this out to about 1,000 units. I don't know whether or not a full 2,000 units, which is the maximum diameter of a base, will work as